creating a beautiful harmony. Our first round is called Kookaburra. A kookaburra is a small Australian bird known for its call that sounds like wild laughter. The call of the kookaburra can be heard in many movies that use jungle or wilderness settings, such as Jurassic Park, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and even The Wizard of Oz. After we sing Kookaburra, we'll share with you the delightful Mexican and Central American round called Migaya. While the song sounds delightful, but the words tell a different story. In English, they mean, my rooster died yesterday. He can no longer sing Kookaburra. During this song, you'll also hear the beginning students play and sing an ostinato, a part that is performed over and over while the rest of the song goes on. Please enjoy Kookaburra and Migaya.
Originally written and sung by South African musician Mohamad. Its original title, Mbabe, means lion in Zulu. The word Limoy, frequently chanted in the song, is actually a mistranslation of the original Zulu word, Awimbabe, meaning you are a lion. The song is originally written in 1939 and is a chant sung by a group of men with Solomon improvising the melody. One melody stuck, and that tune is the one we know and love. The song spread like wildfire through folk and musicians in the 1950s and 60s, and the version recorded by the doo-wop group The Tokens is still popular today. We hope you enjoy our rendition of The Lion Sleeps Tonight featuring soloists Reid A, Julia B, Mohamad S, and Zain A.
Bye. one string at a time with our right hand. When we use fingerpicking, we can play songs on the C, E, and A strings. Playing this way gave us a chance to practice our note reading skills and to learn how to read tabs. The advanced students will demonstrate fingerpicking for you in the song, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. Then a select group of students will play Ode to Joy. Finally, all advanced students will perform Frere, Jacques as a round.
Song written by Dr. Brewster Higley in 1871. In 1947, it became the official state song of Kansas. We hope you enjoy our performance of Home on the Range. Hound was written by Leiber and Stoller in 1952, when they were only 19 years old. They wrote it for the performer Big Mama Thornton, a popular blues singer who was known for her wailing sound and growling tones. Her recording of it topped the rhythm and blues charts in 1952 and was important to the beginning of rock and roll, especially because of the guitar being the main instrument featured. In 1956, Elvis Presley heard the song performed in Las Vegas by Freddie Bell and the Bell Boys. It was this version of the song that caught his attention, and he created his own version that would later become the iconic, fast-moving song we know today. We hope you enjoy a performance of Hound, played on the ukulele by the advanced students, and on the drums by Reid Liljegren.
The SS Edmund Fitzgerald was an American Great Lakes freighter that sank in Lake Superior during a storm on November 10, 1975, with the loss of the entire crew of 29 men. When launched in 1958, she was the largest ship in the Great Lakes, and she remains the largest to have sunk there. She was located 4 days after her sinking by a U.S. Navy aircraft and found soon afterwards to be in 2 large pieces. To this day, the exact cause of her sinking remains unknown. None of her crew were ever recovered from Lake Superior. For 17 years, Edmund Fitzgerald, or the Fitz, carried iron ore from iron mines near Duluth, Minnesota, to iron works in Detroit, Toledo, and other Grand Lakes ports. The Fitz was popular with boat watchers along her path because of her size, record-breaking performance, and captain would play music over the ship's intercom while passing through heavily populated areas such as the Sioux Locks and the Detroit River. When she sank, the Fitz was only an hour's journey away from the Whitebush Bay, which could have been a safe haven during the massive storm that ultimately destroyed her. Canadian folk singer Gordon Lightfoot read an article in Newsweek about the disaster and saw they had misspelled the name of the ship. He felt this dishonored the memory of the 29 men who died, so he wrote what would become his hit song, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. His popular ballad made the sinking of the Fitz one of the best-known disasters in Great Lakes history. There are a few historical inaccuracies in the song, and Lightfoot agonized over them until a friend of his reminded him to just tell a story. As Michiganders, chances are that your family knows someone who was on the Fitz when it sank. Gordon Lightfoot's song helps keep their memories alive and brings Great Lakes history into a new light with its beautiful use of language. We were drawn to this haunting song and worked hard for many months to learn it to play it on the ukulele. We hope that you enjoy our performance of The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, featuring soloists Adam M., Ethan H., Rayna H., Amora M., Margaret D., and Lily C.
Give am incredibly proud of every single student who's up here. Giving them their thanks. It's been my goal, particularly over the last couple of years, that music be a place where your children can feel heard, safe, and expressive, and that they find joy in music. And I hope that you've gotten a taste of some of that joy tonight in the way that they've played and in the way that they've sung. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting your children and our program. It is so easy to not be here. That any of you would be here is remarkable. You can see for yourself the passion with which your children have been singing. And if it touched me, and I've heard these songs 1,000 times by now, I'm sure that it touched some of you. So, thank you children, for all of your hard work. Thank you to their teachers, their classroom teachers, Miss Melissa and Miss Kathy, who are dutifully waiting backstage for anything that happens to pop up. And thank you for all of their support, all of the staff here at Dearborn Heights Montessori, from the people who work even down in the toddler wing, who seem like they would have nothing to do with us, but they certainly do. From all the way down in the toddler wing, all the way up through the middle school and into the administration, everyone had a part in your children's success today. So I want to thank them. There's too many of them to mention, but I definitely want to thank our head of schools, Laura Springer, for all of her support. And again, thank all of you. And we'd like to close tonight with our school song, Dearborn Heights Montessori, after which your children will be striking the set a little bit, and then they will come down to see you. Thank you.